An Austin native and Hall of Fame baseball player finally gets some much-deserved recognition from his hometown.
Willie Wells was a legendary baseball player in the 1920s and 30s. Tonight, his alma mater, L.C. Anderson High School here in Austin, is set to rename its baseball field after Wells.
KVUE's Jake Garcia joins us now live from the field. And Jake, the AISD board is set to approve the name change tonight, but this has been in the works for, what, almost 2 years?
Yeah, Brian and Quita, I'm standing at the soon-to-be-named Willie Wells Field. Has a pretty nice ring to it, right? And actually, all the credit goes to Anderson High School and their alumni club. 2 years ago, in the summer of 2020, they saw a story that aired right here on KVUE. The story talked about the legacy that Willie Wells left and the impact he had on the game of baseball. And yet, somehow, the very city that he grew up in didn't really know who he was. Anderson High School set out to try and change that, and boy, were they the perfect people to undertake that mission. Wells went to and graduated from the original L.C. Anderson High School back in 1923. He would then go on to have a decorated career in the Negro Leagues. He made 8 All-Star appearances. He taught Jackie Robinson how to turn a double play, and he was inducted into Hall of Fames in Cuba, Mexico, and the United States. With that being said, he was never given a shot to play Major League Baseball. He was past his peak by the time of integration, and for that reason, he was forgotten by most of the city of Austin. Anderson High refused to accept that, though, and made it their mission to honor Willie Wells any way they could.
It's incredibly shocking. It's borderline upsetting that you have somebody, like I said, of this caliber, of this ability, this regarded in the history of baseball, that for the wrong reasons isn't known by most people, as you think he should. I think it's great that we're able to maybe take the right step in helping him become the figure that he needs to be.
So Anderson High School is going to be hosting a formal field naming ceremony February 5th at 11 a.m. I'll be there hosting alongside Bob Kendrick, who's actually the president of the Negro League Baseball Museum. Brian and Quita, back when I did this story 2 years ago, I referenced a quote that Wells gave to the Austin American-Statesman back in 1977. He said, "Ignorance is pitiful." Well, before tonight, the city of Austin and the little that they knew about Willie Wells, I think that could be classified as pitiful. But tonight, now that this field here at Anderson High is named after Willie Wells, that's a great way to avoid ignorance. And even better, it's a great way to preserve history, a great way to teach history, and to celebrate perhaps the best baseball player to ever come from Central Texas.
Well said. Jake Garcia live at the soon-to-be Willie Wells Field at Anderson High School. Jake, thank you.